I'm Mike Emmerich with my partner, Darren Pang. Strap yourself in for tonight's playoff game.
Oh, of course, all these games are critical, Doc. Let's look at the two guys in goal who will have a say in the outcome.
For Dallas, an extremely agile guy in goal, Ron Tugnut. And in the other net, between the pipes, for St. Louis, Fred Brathwaite.
We're live in St. Louis.
Both teams still searching for that first goal.
Over to Zubov. Mellenby plays it. Advances the puck to Modano. Shoots! Brathwaite with the glove save. Pass picked off by McInnes. Shot! To Tkachuk. One-timed over to Modano. With a shot! Morrow ahead with it. Morrow plays it. Covered by Brathwaite. Draw to the right of the net. Over to Matvichuk. He shoots! One-timed over to Arnott. Up to Dimitrov. To Stillman. Across right to Young. Over to Dimitrov. Cross ice to Ferraro. Rink wide to Guerin. Rings his bell.
Now, if you don't watch it, you're going to get drilled.
To Dimitrov. Stillman has it. The Blues want a change. Incredible diving stop.
Oh, that's highway robbery.
The crowd is waiting for something to happen right now.
Cross ice to Guerin. Touch pass to Young. Moves it quickly to Guerin. The Stars change up. Cross ice pass. Dumps it into the corner. Drake controls the puck. Over to Podine. Over to Dahlin. Up to Podine. Podine plays it into the corner. Not so fast. Offside. He was like a brick wall. Let's watch it again.
That save was pure reflexes. What a brilliant save.
Face off at center ice. Moves it quickly to Zubov. Mellenby plays it into the corner. Offside. Face off at neutral ice. Moves it quickly to Zubov. To Tkachuk. To Tkachuk. To Wait. Over to Tkachuk. DeMaio faces off in his own zone. Touch pass to Boucher. To Verbeek. Advances the puck to Muller.
Well, whoever gets the first goal gets a big lift.
To Stillman. Touch pass to Muller. Sent to Muller. Gathers it in. St. Louis, one of the higher scoring teams in the playoffs.
When you score as much as they have, you really take the pressure off your defense.
Play stops as a penalty is called. And Dallas will go on the power play.
He reached out, grabbed a big chunk of jersey, and hauled him down. Most teams thrive with a man advantage, but power play goals have been few and far between.
For the Stars. Face off to the left of the net. Over to Sador. Right side to Zubov. Lets it rip. Salvador dumps it to the corner. Not there. That shot's wide. Smothered by Tugnut. Draw to the right of the net. With a shot. Off the board. Young back to get it. Lets it rip. The kick save. Power play time winding down. The Stars with the advantage here. Just wide. Across right to Young. Over to Mayers. Cross ice pass. 2 on none. Advance to Young. Shooting. That'll go wide of the cage. That'll go wide of the cage. Cross ice pass. Over to Young. The Stars head to the bench for a change. Across right to Pronger. Shot. Tugnut covers it. Draw in the right circle. St. Louis gets control. Big! He scores! The goalie had no help, and he made him pay the price. the Blues are out in front.
It's always tough for goalie to stop the shots up high. He just couldn't react in time.
Face off at center ice. Over to Matvechuk. Pass to Morrow. Big blast! Cross ice pass. St. Louis would love to have an insurance goal. Morrow, a drive. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. Lets it rip. Brathwaite gathers it in. Draw to the right of the net. Moves it quickly to Boucher. Big shot. Across right to Stillman. Muller in ahead of the play. Face off at neutral ice. Quick pass to Zubov. Pass picked off by Ferraro. Shooting! Turgeon hustles to it. One-timed over to Dahlin. Along to Stillman. Pass to Dimitra. Pass to Stillman. Time almost up. Feeds it across. He smothers it. Face off in the right circle. Picked up by St. Louis. Touch pass to Eastwood. And the first period draws to a close. St. Louis 1, the Stars 0. Just about ready for the beginning of the second period.
This promises to be a competitive game till the end. That's the best kind of hockey.
Dallas looking for the equalizer. One-timed over to Zubov. Over to Lehtinen. Recovered by Dallas. The shot covered up. He's been standing on his head in this game. Draw to the left of the net. Controlled by Ferraro. Young with the shot. The wrist shot. Scores! Young puts it through on the wrist shot. And we're all even here.
Young able to wrist it home before the goalie can make the stop.
Face off at neutral ice. Picked up by St. Louis. To Tkachuk. Feeds it across. Over to Morrow. Gathered in by Modano. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. Blasts it. He smothers it. Arnott faces off in his own zone. One times it to Matvechuk. Fires a slapper. Shot. Over to Young. Over to Ferraro. Right side to Young. A shot. Matvechuk takes it up ice. We're all tied up. Van Ryn plays it into the corner. Passes to Guerin. Breakaway chance. The shot. Brathwaite grabs it. Face off to the left of the net. Mayers plays it. Quick shot. Feeds it across. The shot. Got a skate on it.
He was right there.
Rink wide to Dahlin. Errant pass. Face off to the left of the net. Touch pass to Tkachuk. Can't reach the pass. Takes a shot. Takes a shot to Tkachuk. Sent to Mellanby. Mellanby in deep. Cross ice to Lehtinen. The score is tied. Right side to Tkachuk. Over to Morrow. To Lehtinen. Pass to Mellanby. Cross ice to Tkachuk. A long blast. The Blues change up the lines. Corso handles it. Two-line pass is called. Draw in the left circle. Feeds it across. Over to Ferraro. Smothered. He's really focused here, making some tough saves. Draw to the left of the net. St. Louis gets control. Rockets one. Right in front. Big shot. Won't get through.
That was a great defensive play.
Over to Muller. Neither team with an advantage. Finley plays it into the corner. Cross-ice pass. The Stars change on the fly. Draw in the right circle. Touch pass to Matvechuk. Across left to Drake. Cross ice to Dolan. Cross ice pass. Picks it off. Fires a slapper. Tapped up to Dolan. Across right to Turgeon. Moves it ahead. They're whistled for offside. Draw in the neutral zone. Arnott gets control. Over to Zubov. The hip check. Dimitra in the defensive end to get it. Feeds it across. Right side to Ferraro. Over to Dimitra. Rockets one. He covers it. Draw to the left of the net. Wait, races over to get it. A shot to Tkachuk. Oh, a crushing hit.
Boucher absolutely pummeled.
Scores! He capitalizes on the breakaway. The Blues are now facing a one-goal deficit.
What a terrific toe drag.
Dallas 2, the Blues 1. He drops it. The Stars head to the bench for a change. Over to Dimitra. Across right to Stillman. Across left to Dimitra. Over to Ferraro. The Stars want to change lines. A long blast. That'll go wide of the cage. Wade faces off in his own zone. Quick shot. Not there. Pass to Mellenby. Wrist shot. Wide. Off the mark. Cross ice to Mellenby. Sent to Morrow. Across right to Tkachuk. Lehtinen plays it into the corner. He scores! He goes one-on-one with the goalie and makes him pay. We've got a tie game now.
Man, you see that bench? He even wowed his teammates with that one.
All even in this one. Draw at center ice. To Boucher. Rink wide to Guerin. Lets it rip. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. St. Louis 2, the Stars 2. We're moments away from the start of the third period.
Still knotted here. Neither team can pull away.
One times it to Zubov. Cross ice to Morrow. To Morrow. Cross ice to Morrow. Right side to Tkachuk. An injured player down.
Oh my, I could hear that collision all the way up here.
Ferraro faces off in his own zone. Quick pass to Matvechuk. Right side to Arnott. Fires a slapper. Guides it on to Dimitra. Taken by Dimitra. The drive. Over to Young. Cross ice to Guerin. Cross ice to Guerin. To Ferraro. Taps it ahead. Rink wide to Guerin. Rink wide to Young. Advances the puck to Stillman. Cross ice pass. Sent into the corner. Hard off the board. Behind his own net. Left side to Dimitra. Rink wide to Dimitra. We're all tied up. The Blues head to the bench for a change. Finley shoots it to the corner. Pass to Lehtinen. Over to Morrow. Taps it ahead. With a wrist shot. Kicked out by Tugnut. Cross ice to Lettinen. Rink wide to Morrow. Slap shot. Left side to Mellenby. Feeds it across to Podine. Over to Kachuk. Turgeon shoots it to the corner. Not there. Hard off the board. He covers it. Face off in the right circle to Matvechuk. Intercepted. Along to Dimitrov. One times it to Arnott. Neither team with an advantage. Can't get through. Across right to Stillman. Pass to Dimitrov. Feeds it across. Score! Stillman scores on a breakaway. The Blues grab the lead with that goal. The draw in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Zubov. Pass to Muller. The Blues back to get it. To Corso. The Stars change up the lines. On goal. The Blues go for a score! They get another one. And that stretches the lead.
What a commotion! They scored those goals seemingly at will.
Draw at center ice. Right side to Kachuk. Fires! Dallas chases it down. On goal. Pass to Morrow. Across left to Lettinen. To Mellenby. Scores! They're on fire. The Blues are pulling away.
They're just skating all over them right now.
St. Louis 5, the Stars 2. Dumped into the corner. Hard off the boards. Karam's off the boards. Mayers starts it the other way.
And number 38,
Draw to the right of the net. Moves it quickly to Zubov. Over to Mellenby. Picked off. Loads it up and fires. Wide of the mark. Face off in the right circle. Quick pass to Boucher. Feeds it across. The Stars go for a line change. Rink wide to Nash. Cross ice to Eastwood. The Blues with the lead. The Stars in the midst of a change. Big shot. Cross ice to Nash. Into the corner. Just wide. Shot sails wide. Feeds it across. Off to Dimitrov. Mellenby races back to get it. Penalty call. And St. Louis will be short-handed.
Special teams are an integral part of winning hockey, but the power play has been ineffective for Dallas.
Face off to the right of the net. Over to Boucher. Takes it. Scores! On the power play.
He got off a quick wrister that found its way into the net.
Face off at neutral ice. Over to Podine.
Bill Guerin.
Pass to Turgeon. St. Louis leads. The period almost over. Feeds it across. Drake races over to get it. The final horn sounds, and this one goes into the books as a victory for the Blues.
Not a bad game to watch, Mike. Some pretty good hockey was played by
Ladies
both
and
sides
gentlemen,
tonight.
here
For
are
Darren
tonight's
Pang,
three
this is
stars
Mike
of the
Emery,
game.
wishing you a good night.
The third star from the St. Louis Blues, number 39. The second star from the Dallas Stars, number 26, Yuri Lekin. And the first star of the game from the St. Louis Blues, number 38, Pavel Pietra.